Hello, I'm Jeff Zach, the president of Z Supply in Muskegon, Michigan, where we manufacture EasyFlex, the best value in underground supply for outdoor wood boilers. At Z Supply, we like to say that we keep hot water hotter. The purpose of this video today is to explain how it is that we do that and to give you a brief overview of some of our products. I'd like to cover our product from the outside in. So the first thing I want to talk about is the outer casing. What you'll see first on this piece of pipe is this foot marker. This is at the 100-foot mark, but we have them every 25 feet, between 25 feet and 225 feet in a 250-foot roll. This just makes it very easy to find the cut point for the piece that you need for your application. Make your cut. Now, these are accurate to within about 6 inches. Other than that, you'll see that we have this white outer casing. And this is very deliberate on our part to have chosen this color. It makes it very easy during the entire process, from here in the factory, into the shipping, and into the dealership, and then into your trench, wherever it might be, to make sure that you've got a pipe that doesn't have any damage to it. I mean, let's just face it, bad things can happen to good pipe, whether it's in the shipping or maybe it's between the dealers and your property. Bad things can happen, and you want to know about it. You want to have a confident feeling when you put this pipe into the trench that it doesn't have any damage. It's very, very easy in this white pipe to see any kind of damage to it. So before you put this in the trench, before you bury it, before you stake your winter's wood on it, you know that you've got a product that's in the ground and that it has good integrity. Other than that, we've gone through great lengths as well to find a really high quality, heavy duty outer casing. We had this manufactured specifically for us at 160 grams per foot. Now, that would be about 30 or more grams per foot higher than what you would see in your local home and garden store, like one of the box stores. So this is a very heavy-duty product for the corrugated polyethylene style that it is. We've had great luck with this. It doesn't have any incidents of cracking when it's in the ground, and we have over 80 miles of it already doing its job all across the country, from Manitoba and even further north into Canada to Tennessee, and from Minnesota to Maine. So we're very confident in that. Now, the product inside, this is what it looks like outside of the casing, has a radiant barrier on the outside of it. This radiant barrier is really what does the majority of work in keeping the hot water hot within the pipes. Our insulation is an additive enhanced polyethylene foam called silver foam. It has about a 40% advantage over standard polyethylene foams. Standard polyethylene foam has an R value of around 3. Silver foam has an R value of about 4.26. But once again, it's really that adds quality to the product and makes it more effective in its performance. But really, most of the work in keeping the hot water hot is done once again by this radiant barrier. The radiant barrier reflects about 97% of the radiant energy, or should I say, it retains it, keeps it from leaving this foam and pipe, so that it stays where it's supposed to be and keeps your house hot instead of keeping the ground warm. So we also make this product in a PEX product, and this is how that looks. And you can see here also we have end caps for our pipes that really dress it off nice, make it not only look good, but they really help keep out moisture and keeps a dead air space within the pipe itself. We think it makes for a very professional installation. An important thing to note about this product is that it has an airspace on the outside of the radiant barrier. This airspace has to be there for the radiant barrier to be effective, and it's why in a solid kind of product, no matter even if they did put some kind of aluminum foil in there, it still wouldn't be effective, because anytime you have something touching the radiant barrier, it loses its radiant barrier effect and this becomes another conductor of radiant energy. So we've done temp loss testing on EasyFlex. We did that in January of 2012, and we found that we lost just 0.87 degrees per 100 foot. Now we did this test with a 250 foot long piece, which is our standard roll size. This test was a combination of three, or the average of three readings. We had achieved a steady state. It was done at 5 gallons per minute of water flow, and with standard boiler temps around 180, 185 in that area. So there was no fudging, basically. That's what I'm saying. There was no fudging the test. In fact, we delivered the pipe to a contractor and just waited for the numbers to come in. As all we were able to do to affect the test is to just deliver a quality product like we do for every customer, every dealer, every day. So this is our standard, once again, this is our standard product. We call it EasyFlex. Now, we have also just developed a new product that we call EasyFlex AT for Armor Tough. And this is our Armor Tough product. Now, you can see that it's got a different color outer casing. What's special about the outer casing is that it's 4 times heavier than our standard casing. So this is for situations where there perhaps is a lot of rocky ground, or some feeling on the end user that they want to just have the ultimate outer casing on their product. And this is the stuff. Not only is it 4 times heavier, but it's also standard Schedule 40 sizing. This is actually corrugated PVC. And so if you do have to, and we actually recommend that you don't, but if you should have to for some reason make a connection between 2 of these outer casings, you could use a Schedule 40 fitting and regular PVC solvent to make the solvent welded joint. So it really makes an excellent system. Also available for this are junction boxes of different sizes, so you could have valve boxes as a valve set in there, or a junction going off in a T some way. Now, how tough is this product really? Well, it's pretty tough. Let me just give you a little bit of a show here. Yeah, it's pretty tough. And in fact, let's do the screwdriver test. No punctures. So this is a very, very tough product for those who feel that they need to have something that's going to be the ultimate in confidence underground. AT product, even though it's not as flexible as our standard product, is still fairly flexible. You can see that we've got it into about an 18 or 20 inch circle here. And I'm going to tell you, it really is more difficult to work with than our standard product, but it's still far, far easier to work with than the foam-filled products that some of you may have been used to working with. It has all the advantages of those kind of products. It has great temp loss numbers, and a very, very tough outer casing, and yet it's still much easier to work with because it has a shorter turning radius, and once you do cut the outer casing off, well, you have this very easy to work with polyethylene foam wrapped around the PEX, so you don't have to chip away the polyurethane. So it's a great product, and we have high hopes for it in the 2012 season. Well, that's a brief overview of what we offer here at Z Supply. We have a passion here for making an outstanding product that you can be confident when you purchase it and put it in the ground is going to do a great job for you and your family. For now, that's it from Z Supply. This is Jeff Zach, and thank you for your time.